Welcome to Crowded Market Report by Jason Shapiro.
Hello, today is Saturday, December 23rd, 2023. I'm Jason Shapiro with CrowdedMarketReport.com. I came across this interesting chart this week, which is done by Larry Williams. And Larry Williams is clearly someone I think that's worth paying attention to, just based on the success he's had in this game. So if nothing else, he's worth paying attention to. I'm not a big believer in making forecasts going out like a year or whatever, because, things change over time. You don't know what's going to happen tomorrow, much less in a month or 3 months or 6 months. And that's true of whether you're looking at fundamentals, whether you're looking at technicals, or like me, whether you're looking at positioning. There's no way to forecast how those things are going to change. And as they change, you have to adapt. So to go out a year seems kind of silly to me. And it's certainly nothing I would ever trade on. But I just thought this chart was interesting because it kind of matches up with what I think possibly could happen here. So worth monitoring. And this is his look at what election years look like historically. And what I like about this is that it kind of has the market going up until sort of late February. And the first part of that is, for me, all I really hear here is, okay, we're having a year-end rally in the stock market, and that's to be sold into because next year the recession's coming, and starting in January, the market's going to start going down. So I think that the first part of the year, the market is going to continue higher, which has this. Then we know we have the all-important sort of Fed meeting in March, where people are forecasting the first cut. Raise your hand if you haven't heard that the stock market tops on the first cut after a raising cycle. I hear that all the time, and have actually been looking for that to happen myself until, of course, I started hearing it a million times. So the thing I like about this, if this is where the Fed meeting is, somewhere in here in March, then I can see the market starting to go down into that in anticipation the Fed is going to cut, and that's going to be the top of the market. So it goes into anticipation of that, and then it kind of has a big fall here. At that point, I would guess that now people are super convinced that the market's never going up again. The bear army is going to come back out and talk about the end of the world and this and that, and we're going to bottom and go up the rest of the year. I could totally see that happening. I could totally see next year being another bull year, just like this year was, because everyone's looking for a recession, et cetera, et cetera, et cetera. And I could totally see it playing out this way. Up the first part of the year, just to keep squeezing them, anticipate the rate cut, go down on the rate cut, and then out of nowhere kind of rebound, and people are, not believing it the whole way, and then boom, then rip until year end. I can see that. So I think this is a chart that's kind of worth paying attention to, worth monitoring, and let's continue to look at, how things play out over the course of the year as this all kind of plays out. Okay, so that was really my thought for today. I hope you enjoyed. Please like if you did. Love to see a Crowded Market Report. And I hope everybody has a great holiday. I hope everybody had a great year trading this year. I hope everybody has a great year trading next year as well. Okay, thanks.
Subscribe to Crowded Market Report by Jason Shapiro.